Hello, I'm Zach Evans from East Carolina University. I'm going to make this video my presentation. I will tell you it's a little bit awkward to kind of do this over one-on-one on a video. I'd rather there be a crowd of 100 people or so for me to play off of and work with, but here it goes. So my topic today is on inspiring leadership, specifically within the field of sustainability. And here I am. So who am I? I'm a psychology major from Asheville, North Carolina. And my research is in eco-psychology, which is under the assumption that an increased level of connection to nature results in an enhanced level of well-being. My philosophy with all of this is that we need to kind of have a perception shift to preserve this resource of nature in order to have that enhanced level of well-being. Sustainability is perfect for this perception shift. I have extensive leadership experience in different organizations on campus and within and around my community. My leadership philosophy really is that anyone can become a leader, and I found some ways to kind of help do that. I think leadership is specifically pertinent to sustainability because it's a field that drives innovation, that welcomes change, and that is just itching for new leaders, right? So this is why it's perfect for leadership. So what is leadership? Leadership is a relational process of inspiring, empowering, and influencing positive change. That's East Carolina's definition of leadership. And I say inspiring as in terms of mobilizing groups, getting them on board with your cause. Empowering, giving them the tools and resources they need to influence positive change. Change can always be made for the better. Perhaps more importantly, though, leadership is a defining characteristic of people. So there are two fundamental leadership styles that we can have. One is transactional, the other is transformational. Transactional leaders basically operate on a reward and punishment schedule. You do this for me, I tell you good or bad job, which is not the type of leadership we need. Transformational leadership is when the leader joins with the group and is a part of the group and then mobilizes them as a part of that group. Characteristics of a true leader. So, first, an enhanced level of self-awareness. Knowing who you are, knowing your values and your goals and how to transmit those to others. Self-confidence. Not to be confused with arrogance. Self-confidence is knowing that you have the capacity to influence positive change and feeling that as a true part of you. Humility. Most importantly, always take yourself with a grain of salt. Always know that you are not always the best you can be. You can always be better, and that someone can always give you information. Related to that is objectivity. Don't write someone off. Always accept advice from everyone. This little kid may give you just as helpful of advice as Bill Gates here. Most importantly, though, is an openness to change. Being willing to get away from the status quo. Being willing to start something new, start something completely innovative and relevant to what you're doing. So, how do we inspire leaders? How do we get leaders out into the field? And how do we inspire leadership within people? If everyone can become a leader, we might as well give them the tools they need to be this. So, first and foremost, always welcome contribution. Create a healthy, opening, and happy organizational climate. Make people know that they are valued, that their words are useful to you and your group. Always let people contribute. Always let people give something to the group. Next, sacrifice recognition. If someone else comes up with an idea that you thought of, so what? There it is, and there it is. They can bring it to the group, and the group's going to change by it. Leadership is truly selfless in the sense that you let others become better leaders, better versions of themselves in the goal of the group. Next, express gratitude. Always, always praise. Give people well dones, give them thank yous. Let people know that they are valued and their contributions are appreciated. This not only makes them feel good about themselves, but more importantly, it creates more positive change. If you have someone who knows that they did something right, then they bring it again, and it keeps coming. Lastly, keep a healthy distance. Don't always be micromanaging. Don't always be in every little affair of your business or your organization or your group. Let people do what they do. When problems need to be addressed, they need to be addressed. But more importantly, let people become leaders on their own. Leaders are catalysts for change, and leaders are catalysts for innovation and development, rather than domineering forces that make things happen. So if you keep this distance, you let things grow and let things happen how they're really supposed to. So here it is. I give you that advice. take it back to your groups that you go with, take it back to your organizations,